This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We're now sitting in a brand spanking new Tesla Model 3 long range with a 75, or 82 kilowatt hour LG battery. And today I'm going to do a typical range. Well, actually it's not range test. It's a battery test, but also I just want to take it on a trip and see how low can the consumption be on a typical Norwegian highway. So you see, it's a black car. Yeah, no, it is actually a black car. But anyway, I made it white and it's actually wrapped white. But it's fairly new, 97 kilometers only. LRW, that's from China. So this battery is actually the same as the one I have in Thailand. So we're going to drive now. Let me see. The plan is to take typical Norwegian highways. We will drive here via Hakadal, Harestua, Rå, Gjøvik, and then take E6 up here. And the plan is to go to, let me see, Ringebu. Where is it going to go again? The plan. Yeah, Vinstra, and then to Otta. And then we take a road here. Where was it? This? Yeah, I think it was over here. And then we end up in Beitostølen. And then we go via Aurdal, this one here. And then I will stop at, I think I will take a trip to Kløfta somehow and supercharge it because I'm going to do some more tests. So, can we go 600 kilometers? It's nice and warm outside now. And the battery has been charged to not 101%, but 100% this time. So it finished charging about 15 minutes ago, but see, we are actually pulling a little bit here. I reset this counter, so we spend 60 watt hour so far. And the car reports 75.1 kilowatt hour usable. So, all right, we better get going, I guess. But yeah, so let's reset everything and then off we go. We've been driving almost 2 hours now. We just passed Gjøvik and look at the consumption, 119 watt hour per kilometer. That is simply amazing. But we drive quite slow, so this time I'm being legal. I'm being a good boy here. I'm cruising at the speed limit. Everyone else is also cruising at the speed limit. So you can see on the map where we are, over here right now. And we are down to 79%. So the battery is resting at 30 degrees Celsius, nice and warm. So yeah, we're just gonna cruise. Right now it could seem like we can go more than 600 kilometers. And also when it comes to HVAC, see, I try to replicate what Norwegians do. So they will do something like this. We run without HVAC, we only have fan speed on 1, and yeah, this is enough because it's 16 degrees Celsius outside. So yeah, only fans for the win. We are now at the Ringebu. This is the first stop. Oh, it's 19 degrees Celsius here. So if we look at the trip, it took me 3 hours to drive to, okay, that's around 70 kilometers per hour average. Look at this consumption. I only go home, all right? And I was able to turn off HVAC from time to time. And now I'm parked in the shade here. I'm gonna go to the restroom and then we'll come back, I guess. But I realized that this is going to take a long time, so I shouldn't be digging around too long, stationary. This is a shot you guys haven't seen in a long time. Me standing outside wearing t-shirt. It's nice over here, huh? Oh, I feel like the spring is coming. The only problem is that we haven't had much rain lately, so that's why the landscape here seems so dry. Well, it is dry. So, all right, the car is parked over there in the shade, and let's grab some food. So I guess we just have to keep moving because we're driving so slow. So I went for a duck wrap. It's kind of dry. These wraps are usually really dry. Maybe I should have asked to microwave it, but whatever, it's too late now. And then, guys, remember to ABC. Always buy Solo. Yeah, I'll pop this open soon. Just gonna eat some more first. If you look here, you see we have this typical Norwegian highway without mid-lane marking, and then I can use autopilot. Freaking awesome, man! Tesla autopilot is king. What other car can do it like this, huh? Wow. And then okay, stats you see here, we are down to 39.5%. We have done 355 kilometers. Oh, the autopilot even slows down here. Okay, whatever. And the consumption in the highland at 1,000 meters over sea level is 127 watt-hour per kilometer. That is madness. How efficient this car is. Okay. Yeah, let's see where this road goes. We're supposed to go to Beitostølen soon. Ta-da! We are up in the mountains now. I look at the map and I was thinking, hey, that's a very long and straight road. It must be a tunnel. It's definitely not a tunnel. It's just probably one of the straightest roads in Norway that is not a tunnel. This is so cool. I've never been here before. Look, they're even skiing now in mid-April. Huh? Good. Cool. So we have snow here. People can still ski over here. This car is so efficient. But I'm gonna show you something. So I had no idea, but let me check here. We have to wait. Okay, I don't know if you can see it there. It says 1,428 meters over sea level. I don't know if you can see it. 1,430 meters. And I can wear my t-shirt still. So, all right, but it's pretty cool, this place. Huh. All right, I will continue my journey because we're gonna be late now, back home. we just passed by Fagernes, and now I plotted the final destination for the trip, which is the supercharger in Kløfta. So we are 180 kilometers away, yeah. And if you look at the stats here, we have done 435 kilometers. The consumption is 118 watt-hour per kilometer, and we are still in the semi-highlands over here. So, well, okay. So, yeah, we're gonna be home late. It's 15 degrees Celsius over here. Now I fire up the HVAC. So for the whole trip now, I've been able to run without HVAC, but at one point I felt that, okay, it's getting semi-cold. So, oh, now it's getting almost too hot. Okay, let's lower it a bit. But it's nice and warm now. We don't want to sacrifice any comfort on this trip. And I haven't been freezing or sweating or anything on this trip. Right, we are now getting close to Gardermoen, and you see here, we are below 8% now, and we have done 584 kilometers, and look at the consumption, still low. Wow, still low, and I even have HVAC on right now. We have it nice and warm in the cabin, no problemo. So yes, according to my calculation, we might be able to go 640 kilometers, which is actually 400 miles. Wow, let's see if we can make it then. Right, 599 kilometers. 599. Come on. Slow poking. 599. Come on. 600. Woohoo! 600 kilometers. All right. We are done. DON. So now I'm charging up with the V3 supercharger. But anyway, so if you look at the trip meter, we drove 618 kilometers with 116 watt-hour per kilometer and 3% left. So you see, the purpose of this test was to see what happens if you drive it on typical Norwegian highway and you actually follow the speed limit for once, like I did today. You see, this was even done on pretty empty roads on a weekday. On weekends, it's a completely different story because you have to drive so much slower. There's so much more traffic. But I guess that's like a compensation because I had no passengers here. So I think this is still a very relevant test. Just want to see what happens. And actually, I think if I did range test, you know, when I do the 90 test, go back and forth, and I cruise at 90, I will then have higher consumption. That will be tested before. But I guess if I try to switch on and off HVAC and stuff to kind of ninja it, then I could also probably get something similar to this. So it means that the range test that I already do, the well-established range test, is already showing a very realistic speed in this kind of scenario. And then of course, if it doesn't matter for you, then you can look at the 120 test instead, where I go much faster. But okay, so very impressive, but then how far can we actually drive? Okay, based on all these numbers, it seems like we have 640 kilometers of range. Wow. And also, when it comes to the kilowatt hour available in this battery, this morning we started with, earlier today, we started with the it was 19.5 degrees in the pack, and then we managed to pull out only 74.4 kilowatt hour. Whereas in Thailand, same type of battery, same car from the same China factory, it was 75.4 kilowatt hour. The only difference was that in Thailand, it was 36 degrees or 35.5 degrees Celsius in the pack. So maybe that 17 degrees extra heat in the pack well, gave the battery more capacity, but really 1 kilowatt hour more? Okay, that's kind of strange. But okay, so anyway, now you guys have seen it, huh? Is this a test you guys like? Because I did it just for fun, and I wanted to get a little break out from the regular stretch I tend to go over and over again. It was nice to explore some new places around Norway. But I'm not sure if this video will get lots of views and stuff. And people will be, oh yeah, do this with Polestar, do this with EQS, do this with the BMW. Well, okay, if this video gets lots of views, I might consider doing it again. But maybe not the same stretch, I'm not sure. Maybe a different stretch, but not the regular stretch I tend to do range test and 1,000 kilometer challenge. So, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.